aspiring guitarist. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Today we're going to talk about distractions with learning and in your guitar journey. And I would ask that you what I'm going to do right now is the first step at dealing with it. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Good morning, David. 5 minutes, starting now.
You can also do it on the phone with Siri. I don't want to say her name or she's going to wake up. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. People always say, well, how long should I practice every day? Oh, 10 minutes, 15, 30. Well, you need at least this. You need 5 minutes. Why? Why do I say 5 minutes? Well, there's some conditions to that 5 minutes. First one is set a stopwatch. The second one is in advance. In advance, know what you're going to practice. Practice doesn't mean just picking up the guitar and noodling. That's noodling. That's fun time. Practice means I've devoted 5 minutes to practicing. You may find out that 5 minutes turns into 10 minutes or 15 or 30. That's really good. 5 minutes. Set a timer and know in advance and write it down. Put it on the calendar. Find a place where you can devote 5 minutes to doing what you said you were going to do in advance. That could be the C major scale. I have a video about what I do at night, and I told you I may throw a scale in, but once a day, I do either a scale or I do a chord progression every day. And I set a specific amount of time and I do it. Now, another thing I do is I take a day of rest. 5 minutes, 5 minutes every day doesn't sound like much, but it keeps you connected to your guitar. And if you truly practice something you knew you were going to do. Now, that doesn't mean it can't change, but I have a fallback. If I can't figure out what I'm going to do, I know, okay, then I'm going to do a scale. Or I'm going to try to change from a C to an F. But this time I'm not going to make a bar chord. I'm going to do it, barring the first fret and the first and second string. So I'm going to try that. But I know before, and I've taken the time, I write it down. But I realize we live in a digital world. Distractions are so many. Guess what? My channel can be a distraction. It's one thing to surf the net searching for guitar stuff and this, that, and other. I don't even want the net on when I'm doing my practice. That's searching. That's part of what I do is search for guitar teachers and instructors and this. That's research. But there has to be a practical aspect of that where somewhere it turns into advancing what I actually have learned. My channel can be a distraction. That's why I tell you, I'm not, I'll do enhancements, I'll do tips, I'll try to provide you resources that can help. I ask you to consider, don't mistake enhancements to your guitar journey as practice. So right now I'm looking over at my Alexa Echo and I have 1 minute and 26 seconds left. Now, if I'd have taken 5 minutes and done scales, done that C major, walked it back, jumped to that other C major that in that little short video I showed, if I'd have taken a D chord and went to a G and did that, but I knew in advance what I'm doing, you're going to get better. Your technique is going to get better. All the other is fluff. It's enhanced. Many people use the internet. All they want to do is learn a riff. That they want to learn aqualung. They want to learn smoke on the water. And there is nothing in the world wrong with that. But that's not practice. That's researching. That's enjoyment. Don't mistake research and idly hunting for guitar stuff for practice. But just 5 minutes. And a lot of people are going to go, that's not enough. Do you really know people that say that actually spend 5 minutes practicing? Or are they holding a guitar and surfing the net? Dedicate some dedicated time. And you know what? If something gets in the way, well, hey, pick it back up again. I got 13 seconds left, and I'm going to end this 5 minutes with happy picking.